What?
No talking. Okay, now you can talk. We're in episode
4.
4.
Quattro. Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
to our Chew to Fat. I am Coach Karina. We're here with Coach Willie Lee.
For some of you, Coach B.
Coach B for some of you.
Others. Yep.
Right.
Hey, I have 2 sponsors today.
Oh, let's hear it.
This
Who's
you can't
sponsoring?
see, but
No.
it's Noble. It says
Oh.
Noble.
Awesome.
So that's for my giving back to the community of CrossFit. They're now the sponsor.
Yeah, they are.
How crazy is that?
Yep.
You were cool before you even knew it was cool.
For shizzle, my nizzle.
I had people that were going to quit CrossFit, but then Noble became the sponsor, and they're like, oh, well, now I need to do CrossFit because now all my Noble stuff is cool. Not like it wasn't cool before. But anyways, hey, here's my other
Wait,
sponsor.
you only yeah. Oh yeah. What is it?
LaCroix.
Oh, again? That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our
So,
real sponsor is Gooder sunglasses.
Gooder. I
Right.
should have brought mine in.
Yeah, mine is not here either. I don't have any around here.
I dropped mine again the other day, and then remember when I said mine always get scratched?
Yeah.
And
You
I
don't know
started
why?
laughing because they
Yeah.
went across the floor.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm like, why do these keep getting scratched?
That is perfect. Oh my goodness. Excuse me,
Okay.
y'all.
All right. Hey, you know what I want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
You want to talk about it? Here we go. Summer's coming.
Summer's coming. 12
Yeah.
weeks for summer?
12 weeks. June 20th is the official first day of summer.
That is
Although
awesome.
in Florida, it feels like
Already is.
it already feels summer.
It went from winter to summer in a sleep.
Mhm.
I went to sleep and it was nice and cool and amazing, and I opened my garage door and there was like hell outside.
It was warm. Well, it's not that hot, but
Yes,
it's warm.
it was
You're
that
you're
warm.
exaggerating a bit now.
No,
This is called exaggeration,
no.
but it is getting warmer. I can't believe it.
You're not dressed accordingly.
This is my in-house.
I feel like that is your podcast attire.
It's technically as soon as I get home, like when I shower, change, clean up, I have like a pair of sweatpants, a t-shirt, and then the sweater,
Nice.
slippers. So it happens to be my podcast because we podcast from HQ here at home.
Cool. Awesome.
Hey, so this is what I was thinking. So for summer,
Yeah.
June 20th is 87 days, which is just over 12 weeks. So for most programs, they go, 3 months on average, right? It's just kind of, that's the generic.
Yeah.
Takes about 3 months. And so when it becomes June, it will be too late to get started if being leaner for the summer or whatever you would want for the summer, it's too late. Not that you can't start then, but the best time to plant a tree was like 10 years ago.
Right.
The second best time is right now.
Right. I mean,
So
it's good. June 20th, start something on June 20th would be a great idea for next summer.
Next summer, yes. Yes. So I want to take the thought of people went in, you speaking about going to sleep and then waking up, it's hot. So you were in hibernation mode. So
Okay.
you were packing on, not saying you, but hypothetically. You,
Huh?
no, hypothetically. So say a bear, right? Eats a lot of food.
Very curious on where this is going.
Sleeps all cuddly in the cave, wakes up, boom, summer. Now that bear's
Right.
got to like, what do I do? I don't want to go out by the pool to the beach. I've been hibernating all this time, right? So they got to
Yeah.
start now. You agree?
Yeah.
Do you care?
I
Do you
mean,
care about summer?
I particularly don't. I don't like the idea of just because it's cold, I'm gonna pack some weight. And now that it's hot, I'm gonna lose my weight. I don't really, I don't see a sense in that, because then it comes like a bunch of, then you're not really doing for your health. You're doing because of how other people perceives you. And I do it for myself. Like however way I look, I do it because I like the way I look like that, the way I see it myself in the mirror. So that doesn't matter to me if it's summer or winter, because I'm always seeing myself, right?
Right.
So personally, it doesn't matter to me if it is summer or winter or spring or whatever. I just follow through, and some seasons I'm packing a little bit more, some seasons I'm packing a little bit less, but it doesn't depend on it's summer, it's time for me to dial things down, it's winter, I can just now do whatever I want. Right? I just go like, yeah, I just want to eat and I'm gonna eat, and then I'm just gonna not be an asshole and do the things that I know I need to do,
Right.
independently if it's summer or not.
So totally, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Know that I'm not, I 100% know that I am not the norm, though.
Right. Well, I wouldn't say you weren't normal.
I'm not the norm. I'm not,
Oh,
I'm outside the curve.
that's different than being normal.
Yeah, that's because I haven't said that. I said I am not the norm.
Oh,
That's what I've said.
Got you.
But hey.
And now I hear you. So, so that's one thought. The other thought is,
Yeah.
so when winter's coming, you get to wear like these clothes.
Right.
So you can eat a little bit more. You don't have to be as restrictive. You're gonna have not just like t-shirt and pants on, but you're gonna have sweatshirt. You live up north, so I'm from Minnesota. You're in snowmobile suits. You're in those big puffy jackets.
Right.
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 And then when you know summer is coming, then you're like, oh man, some of this stuff you're gonna have to shed off, right? As summer comes. And then here, like in Florida, we go to the beach, we go to the pool. Right. So I start thinking ahead, and I say to myself, self, would you want to be at the pool right now? And here we go.
What did you do?
And then, yeah. Self,
what
you got a little work to do. You got a little work to do. So then I'm thinking, okay, we need to rein this in a little bit. That was a fun season, good winter, had a blast, smiling all the way. Yeah. And now it's time to rein it in and get the body fat into a healthy range.
Right. Yeah.
So
I respect that. I don't think it works for me.
Yeah.
That doesn't jive with me personally.
Right.
I just rather be, it's kind of like saying that you're not going to work out because that's the season that you're going to let go, or you are not going to work as hard because you don't need that much money, but then when you need it again, you're gonna have to run over. You know what I mean? Like, I just rather be like consistent with that, and I feel like it's easier for me to just not feel like I'm a little hamster in a wheel, right? Like, because summer is gonna come every year.
Yeah.
Winter's also gonna come every year. So every year you're gonna be on your little hamster wheel, like, oh, it's winter, it's summer, here we go again. So that is like, again, 100% personal.
That
you do you, boo. You do
that's your interpretation. I'm not a little hamster. All right. So what I'm thinking is
hamster.
What I'm thinking.
Hamster.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is sometimes
when summer comes, you're gonna become a little hamster. Right now,
Lean.
you're a big bulked
I'm
hamster.
I'm more like a guinea pig right now. And then you lean up a little bit and they become hamster style.
Right.
So, but I think a lot of guys, they like the thought of putting on muscle, right?
Yeah.
And not every guy or whatever, but they like putting on muscle. So then, so you got to lift weights. You can't be a little gerbil in the weight room. Like you have to push. And then you also, like, calories need to be a little bit more than what you're expending. So you got to have the energy, right?
Right.
So then I go into old school ways of, oh, we're just bulking, right?
Uh-huh.
So then we're gaining a little bit of muscle
Right.
and we're adding on a little bit fat too. Science. Science.
Is that
Right?
what it is?
Yes,
Are we
absolutely.
being honest over here?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
So you have to be okay with adding a little bit of chub every now and then.
Oh, don't be okay with adding chub. It's
But
okay
just a
to add
little,
weight, not
just a little bit. You're gonna gain a little body fat if you want to get,
Yeah, sure, but
see,
absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I said. We're saying the same thing, but just the mindset is different. That's all
well,
there is.
you just called me a gerbil on a hamster wheel or something like that.
You
You did. I'm gonna rewind this. Something,
Whatever.
I don't know, a guinea pig or
But
whatever.
anyways, for
Yeah.
the people that do want to get in track and take care of their health, right? For you, go back in shape so you can put it out to waste when winter comes again. I mean, I think it makes 100% sense. You work
Whose
hard.
side are you on? I listened to you. I was like,
You work hard for 12 weeks. Like work out, eat clean, all of that good stuff. Should throw it all away because it's winter.
oh, to party
No?
like it's 1999. So the idea is,
Yeah.
then you're
let's-
coming into the summer, you feel good, then you can go to the pool and
yeah.
have fun, go to
Sure.
the beach. So we have 12 weeks
Yeah. 12 weeks.
now. So what would you say to someone who's like, oh man, I want to be in a swimsuit, whatever, and they have 12 weeks?
First thing out of the bat, I'd say
Starve yourself.
no.
Stop
No,
eating.
I would not say that. Absolutely
Oh.
not. First thing out of the bat, I would say, is this what you really want? Or is this what you think you want because that's what everyone's doing? I feel like there's a lot of that. People think it's summer season and they think they need to look a certain way because that's what they think is how people want to see it or how they think it's the right way, whatever. And they start chasing something that they don't care about, right? Like they really don't care, like on their inside.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, whatever. If I get there, I'll get there. I'm just doing that to stay cool, to be part of a crew, right?
Mhm.
And then you start getting frustrated because what you think you want and the actions that you're putting forth to get there are not compatible.
Right.
Right? Like you think you want to be in shape and you think you want to be healthy. And you're saying those words, but the actions that you're following are, I'm just going to eat like an asshole. I'm going to drink every night. I'm not going to work out. I'm going to work out 2-3 times a day. I'm going to have high stress. I'm not going to sleep. I'm going to sleep 4 hours a night because who cares, right?
Mhm.
So your words and your actions are not really matching. And that creates frustration, right? Because you're
Mhm.
also like, you're chasing this thing that you said that you want, you're not acting to have it. And you're like, but I don't understand. I'm doing everything right. Right?
Mhm.
And it's like, are you sure that you're doing everything right? Like, Are you sure that you really want this? Are you sure that this is really important for you? Is this something that you really want, or is this something that you like the idea of having it? Because I like the idea of having shit ton of things.
Yeah.
I don't want to put the work to have them.
Yeah. I think on that, I would say everyone wants to feel good, right? Or not everyone, but everyone's a whatever.
Yeah.
But for the sake of my opinion, right? So everyone wants to feel good. They want to go into summer feeling confident, right? Like use that word.
Right.
And then what they think will make them confident is, so say for guys, I just use like generic words like jacked and tan. I just always kind of say that. It's just kind of fun, right? They want like abs, big muscles, tan, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's what they think will make them feel confident. So then they go to you and they're like, hey, I have 12 weeks. I'm going to go to the pool, to the beach. I want to be jacked and tan. You're like, okay, cool. Well, here's like what it will take to get you to do that. Right. So here's like, I mean, like science, likewise, here, you need to do this stuff.
Right.
Well, then they're normal, like guys like my age, like we have, families, jobs, and we have things to do. Right. And then we have our current lifestyle. So then we're at our body weight and everything based off what we've been doing and living for the last, say, 3 to 6 months, outside of any medical or trauma, goofy stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So we're wearing our body of like what our last, say, like 6 months of habits have been, right? So our lifestyle has created us to be wherever we're at, body fat wise, muscle wise stuff. So then they have to literally change that lifestyle, and then they would have to input this new plan into their lifestyle to be where they believe that they would be confident. Mm-hmm. Right? So that's where I think I've like had to grow over the years, and where I think a lot of people are realizing they're like, I want this. Like I think it would be great, jacked and tan, right? However,
you like the idea of it.
Yes. However, the current lifestyle and what I'm like legit able to, you have to give up certain things, and there has to be different priorities. Sure. So then when your actual priorities come down to, you're either going to choose to, so say like when I get home from work, I will choose to leave and go work out for an hour, or I will choose to help my kids with their homework when in 5 years they're not maybe going to want to sit around the table with me, or you know what I mean? So like that's a decision I would have to make at that time. Then based off that decision, there's going to be a result. So if I chose not to go work out, the result is I'm not going to be fitter within that hour. But my priority maybe at that time, when you ask me like, do I really want it? It's like, oh, well, actually, I probably really want this instead, helping my kids with their homework, right?
Right.
So I think the more that they can realize what their actual day-to-day plan and lifestyle, something they can do consistently, once you can help them like create that calendar for them, then when they get to summer and then they're working out, say they can only work out 3 times a week, but when they're working out those 3 times, they can kill it because they have nothing else on their mind. Then there's that whole anxiety you were talking about, like all that's gone.
Right.
Because you help them with this is really what I want. So then they go into summer, then they are confident. They did everything they could within what they have and in their own priorities.
Right.
And so I always talk about, jacked and tan, or fight against dad bod, or dad bod be gone. But it just means so many more things.
Right.
And then I think that they would be confident, but it still takes like 12 weeks. And if they don't sit
even more.
Yeah.
Right. For some people, 12 weeks is just like the little baby step that they're gonna realize all of the work they're gonna have. Like, that's the time that's gonna take for them to get out of their own way and be
Yeah.
like, oh, this is so much more than just weight loss. That's not, because the truth of the matter is this: weight loss, it's easy.
Hmm.
It's not difficult,
Right.
right? It's just everyone knows what to do or how to do. And if they don't, they go to Google. They're like, information, there's a lot of crappy information in the internet for sure. But like, the problem, it's not lack of information, right?
Right. Correct.
So hiring a coach or a nutrition coach or even a personal training, just because they think this coach is going to give them a macro number or a certain magical nutrition thing that's going to make them lose weight, I think it's a waste.
Yeah, I
Right?
agree. I
It's a
think,
waste of their
yeah.
money. It's a waste of the person's time. It's a waste of their time. It's because there's nothing that, like, let's say we start working together,
Mhm.
right? And I tell you, hey, dude, this is what's going to happen. You're going to eat this much for this certain days, and you need to work out 3 times a week. Boom. And you need to sleep more. That's it, right?
Mhm.
And you're like, yeah, but yeah, I can't sleep more because I can't, right? Because I spend too
Exactly.
much time on Instagram at night scrolling
Yeah.
through, or I want to watch TV when I get home or whatever, right? Your priority at that moment, it's not sleep, it's watching TV, which it's fine. I'm
Yeah.
not judging your priorities, but then it's like, okay, then you don't want this because I'm telling you, right? This is what you got to do.
Mhm. Yeah.
And if you don't get out of your way and do it, there is nothing that I can do for you. That, like, there is no magic. There is no
Right.
magic thing that's going to happen in 12 weeks or a year that's going to make anyone lose weight unless you get out of your own way and do it. Right. And
Yeah.
having
Oh,
someone
yeah.
to give you the accountability and the help, and yeah, this is not working. Let's mess with this. Here's the program that should work better for you. Right. I understand, like, those are super helpful. And I understand people saying this doesn't work for me.
Right.
Right. Like, I understand people being combative when you say, oh, you shouldn't do CrossFit 6 times a week. Oh, but this is what works for me. This is what's always worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Did it always work for you? Because we're here talking.
Right. Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
This is where we are right now. We're talking right now.
Yeah. I think a lot on that is, yeah, there's so much information out there. And then you're going to believe something, whether it's as a client or as a coach. You're going to have a path, right? So there's like, I don't really care what, like, say, paleo, keto, zone, whatever. Each one has true diehard believers in each category, right? And for whatever reason, maybe it's a life transformation, maybe someone talked them into it, whatever, I don't care. Same with workouts. There's like so many different like franchises, brands, methodologies, say protocols, but it doesn't really matter which one you choose. But when you hire like a coach, I think we could do really say any protocol, but if you can connect with that person to make like help them decide, yeah, I need to go to bed, right? If they're training too much, you're the coach, you're the guidance to say like, hey, let's take a rest on that day, right? Outside of any program that they're doing, I really believe that like if you were to write a workout program for someone, you could really just give it away for free. However, the secret sauce, whatever, would be to you, like you're the coach over that program. So they're just like accountable to you. So when they have
Right.
like the specific question, whether it's 5 reps, 10 reps, or 12, 1 minute rest, 30 seconds, like why? And who
Right.
cares? I mean, it does matter, but
Most,
like,
yeah, but most people don't care.
yeah. So, but like it's going to having that connection, like with a coach,
Right.
we're going to help them find the space or explain sleep is important. And then
Yeah.
if they're not into that, then what can I do?
Right.
You
Exactly.
know?
If you
Yeah.
don't want to get out of your way, right?
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
you. So that would be legit my first thing,
I
right?
like
Like,
that.
are you sure you want this? Like, is this something that you want? And also, like, why you want this, right?
Hmm.
Because, like you said yourself, like we all want to feel good. We all
Yeah.
want to look better, right? Even the people that already look awesome,
Hmm.
they also want to look better, right?
Yes.
They look themselves. I'm sure there are plenty men that look at you and think that you look awesome, and you
Mm.
look yourself in the mirror and you're like, I could look better. There's probably plenty of women that look at me and say, wow, her body is awesome. And I still look in the mirror and I'm like, well, I could look better,
Right.
right? We are, usually we are our worst critics,
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
right? So
Yeah.
even the people that already look good, they also want to look better. So we all want to look better. So looking better or feeling healthier, it's not a good, it's not a good why. It's not it's not a strong enough of a why for when push comes to shove, you saying no to that beer on weekend,
Hmm.
right?
Right.
Because you want to look better, you want to look good, you want to be healthier. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough, right?
Yeah.
I don't even like beer, and I know that's not enough because when I want to drink beer and it's hot, and even when I'm like completely focused and wanting to stay on track, it's like, I don't care. I'm just gonna drink it, right?
Yeah.
I don't care. I don't want to look good that much.
Right.
So
Jimmy
being
crack
like the
corn.
look, what?
Oh, I just said Jimmy crack corn and I don't care.
Right. So it's like looking good, feeling good, being healthy. Like your why needs to be something that drives you. That no, I'm gonna get up at 5 in the morning and go work out because I want my kid to see that I am the type of person that follow through with what they say they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Right? I'm the type of
Yeah.
person that finds space for myself to take care of me, right? Because the kids are watching, like your kids are watching you. When you choose to not stay with them to go work out,
Hmm.
they see that you're not, that you are choosing to not stay with them to go work out, to go take care of yourself.
Right.
And that teaches them boundaries, right? Which I
Hmm.
think is extremely important for self-love, for in a relationship, like with partners, with friends, with like you being able to say, nope, this is my time. This is the time that I'm going to take care of me, that I'm going to be selfish and take
Yeah.
care of my body, take care of me, take care of my mind, and we can do the homework later. Or, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because
Yeah.
if you're not feeling like, if you, honestly, if you as a husband look yourself in the mirror and you're like, you're gross, right? That's the type of self
Right.
talk you have with yourself.
Right.
Chances are that you're not going to feel like when you have to take off your clothes to have sex with your wife, you're going to be like, dude, take a grip. You're gross.
Right.
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 And then that starts creating a tension between the husband and the wife, that there's always like on their side, they're not communicating on like, you're not going to get your wife in like, hey, we're not having sex because I feel gross, right? You're just going to be like, I'm not going to even talk about it and hope that she doesn't notice.
Right.
Right. And maybe her, in her mind, it's like, why does he not want to have sex with me? Right? Like, am I grows. So you start creating this distance, the relationship starts suffering, the kids start suffering because your relationship is, so it's like this whole mess of a thing because you decided that taking 30 minutes of your day to take care of yourself was not good enough.
Right.
And that was your choice. So you made a whole
Hey, hold on. Just to be clear, I worked out today.
yeah.
I was just like,
Not personal. No, not personal.
I was like,
Not
wait a minute.
personal. Not personal. Sorry.
No, but I get it. Yeah.
Just using you as my guinea pig.
Well,
Sorry.
that was great. I'm glad
My
I could
little
be here
gerbil.
for you. Yeah, I'm glad I could be here for you. But I definitely see that in the people that try to or act like they're serving everyone else to the
Right.
detriment of their own, to their own. They just give everything away and they have no time for themselves. Yes, I see that a lot.
And then when that happens, like a lot of times you're like, you get mad, like let's say you don't go work out and you stay at home taking care of the kids, helping them with homework, right?
Right.
And then get it later at night, you're tired because you woke up early in the morning and you already work the whole day and you already help the kids play, do homeworks, and gets after dinner, the kids like, hey dad, can you play with me? And you're like, no, I'm tired, I just want to watch TV and I already helped you with your homework and I haven't even got my workout, right? So
Right.
you just threw in your kid that you didn't take care of yourself to take care of them, as they should feel thankful because you decided to be selfless, right? Which
Yeah.
is, you're actually being selfish because you just wanted your kid to notice that, oh, I didn't take care of me, so I could take care of yourself, and now you should be thankful for that.
Like that was their fault.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, it doesn't make sense.
So that's wherein like you need to, so like as a coach, like our job is to find the space for them to do that and for them to do it like guilt free,
Right.
like to find that time. Right. And so if they could roll in, so even in these like next 12 weeks, if they have whatever their workout is, if it's just a walk, you know, like whatever that, whatever time is, they can go into, so after 12 weeks of creating these habits towards like a healthier like lifestyle, even going into summer and June 20th, they will feel like more confident.
Right. Because
So the generic thing of saying jacked and tan, when I actually talk to people, that's just, well, it's just fun to say. I just really like saying that, but I want them to know that's not the actual goal.
right.
If it happens, some people can't even tan. I know some people that are like really, really white. They will not tan, you know? So that part's not even in the equation.
Legit, I told a student of mine the other day, we're just like talking one of our check-ins, and I'm like, honestly, I don't care about the number on the scale. I don't care. I don't care. If you're happy with 200, I'm happy. If you're happy with 190, I'm happy. If you're happy with 250, I don't fucking care. I don't care. What I do care is that you go to do your blood work and everything is awesome, right? You're not pre-diabetic, you don't have high blood pressure, you're not in the brink of a stroke. You can go and run to the other end of the block and not put your hand on your heart, afraid that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
Right? I do care about that. That I care. That you're gonna be like, oh, shit, I'm about to die here. Like that, I care very much so.
Yeah.
Right? But the number on the scale, it's a number on the scale. If you put puffy clothes, the number is going to be bigger. If you weigh yourself naked, it's going to be a smaller. Like, I don't
Yeah.
fucking, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm the heaviest that I've ever been. And I'm so happy about it.
Yeah.
The number on the scale doesn't matter if you are happy with yourself.
Right.
If you are healthy, if you feel that you are on your best, right?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't count. So that's when I say I don't care about I don't care about summer body. Like
Right.
it's not important to me, right? Because I'm not working for a summer body. I'm working for a body that's healthy, that's going to take me to 80, 90, 100 years old. And I know that I'm going to be feeling my best, my healthiest, my strongest, and just like
Yeah. I
happy
agree
with
with that.
myself without looking at the mirror and saying, you should sleep with your winter clothes on
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Because that's not, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, there are going to be seasons that you're going to be a little heavier. There are going to be seasons that you're going to be more lean. There are going to be seasons that you're going to be more bold.
Yeah.
Those are seasons, right? And just like some seasons you're going to be more busy and you're not going to be as focused on your fitness, on your nutrition. But that doesn't mean that those things are not important anymore. They're still important. They're just not your priority.
Right. I think
Right.
on that too, people have to understand in fitness and body fat and stuff like that. Yeah, you can't always be peaking
Right.
all year round.
Right.
Like it just can't happen.
Right.
You can't be 100% into 10 things.
Right. You cannot like you should not be always dieting.
Yeah, right.
You shouldn't be always eating less than you need to do, because then your body gonna adapt and you're gonna need less calorie, and then your body's gonna adapt again and you're gonna need less calorie, and where you're gonna end up with this play.
Yeah.
Right.
What's your end game over there?
Right. But then also people need to understand that just because you're on your maintenance or on your bulk phase, right, on your bulk season,
yeah, that's right, hibernation,
that doesn't mean that you are eating like an asshole.
Right.
It
means that you shouldn't.
Right. You shouldn't be eating like right. It's bulk season. You still need to be eating whole foods. Stay away from processed. Don't drink every night. Like, drink your water, sleep the amount of time that you need to sleep, exercise, right? Yeah, it's bulk season. You need to eat more than what you need to be lean. That doesn't mean that you're eating only pizza and wings every day. Right?
Yeah.
So those are the things that I feel like there is a lot of and I feel like a lot of things, it's the industry fault, quote unquote fault, because that's what we see in magazines, that's what we see on The Biggest Loser culture, that's what we see on, right, like movies. Women are eating a tiny little piece of salad and drinking water and starving themselves, and show them going to the gym and using the treadmill or the Stairmaster or whatever craziness that it is, right?
Yeah.
And or Jennifer Lopez go to whatever it is, NBC, and say that, oh, I haven't eat carbs for 10 days and look at me. And it's like, Susie, you're not Jennifer Lopez. Right? You don't have a personal chef cooking for you. You don't have a personal training helping you working out and figuring it out what it is, the type of workout that you need to do, because now you don't eat carbs for 10 days.
Right.
Right? No, Susie, don't think that you can be, oh, I'm not going to eat carbs too because Jennifer Lopez looks so amazing. Yeah, she's loaded. She has someone cooking for her a perfectly balanced meal that's going to make her looking that way.
Yeah.
Right? She has a personal trainer that's like designing the workouts for her to make her body respond exactly the way it needs to respond for what's happening right now. That's
Right.
not your reality,
No.
right? So
And
like,
that, yeah. And then there's been, so those people, yeah, they have a lifestyle and many years of training.
right.
Like, so their muscles and their metabolic like conditioning and everything is, they have a base, right?
And
And then,
yeah, and like using Jennifer Lopez as an example, yeah, she's a mom.
mhm,
She's not a mom by herself,
right. It's a
right?
different, it's different.
Like, what are you comparing? Why are you comparing yourself? It's like you comparing yourself with Dwayne Johnson, like The Rock.
Right.
Like, why?
Well,
Why are you doing that? Like, you're not even the same color.
yeah, I can't get his tan.
No, it's
No.
like not even that. Like, why are you
Well,
like, oh, but Dwayne Johnson eats
yeah.
10,000 calories on his cheat day.
Well, they also do that with like athletes or like we're so CrossFit, super fun. I love watching it and doing it. But we are not at the top 0.001% of the spectrum on or of the of that, right? So we're not in the games. We're not
Right.
even like close to going to the games. Even the best people that we know, well, I guess in Orlando there's some people that have made it and stuff, but like it's like such a rare person that gets into the NBA, the NFL, you know, top in the
Right.
sport. And then however the normal person thinks that's what we need to do to get there. That's like what they're doing now. Anyways.
Right. Right. So
Let's do this. We
those
got
are
12.
the things that 12 days for summer. Go.
12 weeks. 12 weeks.
Oh yeah, 12 weeks.
12 weeks for center. So we found out don't do 10-day no carbs just for summer.
Don't.
Not a good idea.
No.
If you do, well, whatever. Don't just
Don't
start
ask
that.
me.
Don't follow Jennifer
You don't
Lopez.
talk to me about it.
We have 87 days. It's 12 weeks. We think you should figure out your actual why. Like you can say jacked and tan, but let's figure out what your actual schedule is and then what you're willing to commit to do that. Right? So like why? So find your priorities. And
Right.
one other thing. What was one other thing? So find your why, an actual goal, commit to the process. Oh, I lost you.
Yeah, that's what I worded different. But yes. Nope, I'm here.
Oh, I see you now. All
Can you
right.
see me?
I can see
Yeah.
you. I can see you. Can you see me? Hey, I had a good dad joke. I just forgot it. You
Oh,
made
thank
me
you.
nervous.
Okay, it's time to
Wait, you want me to find one?
Nope. It's time to finish that up because that
Hey,
joke's coming.
So wait.
Yeah,
Hey, be a good human. Like and subscribe.
be a good human. Like,
Share.
subscribe.
Swipe up. Buy your merch.
Oh yeah, share this puppy. There was lots of good stuff in here today.
Lots of good. Lots of good.
This is about to get fun. We're about to talk. We stop talking about ourselves, and now we're gonna talk about you. So it's about to get fun. And share with your friends. Let them know if you want to do your 12-week transformation. No, that's gonna take more than 12 weeks. But if you need some help, I'm here to help you. If you want to chat, I'm here to chat. I like to talk. Willie Lee also likes to talk. You can chat with him.
I like to
He might
talk.
help you eat some pizza wings. But
What?
yep.
That's for hibernation mode. We're going into summer.
But, yeah. Other than that, thank you so much for listening to us blabbing. Appreciate your attention and does. Yep, that's that.
All right. I lost you for a second there. I hope that went through. I hope that went through. All right, I'm gonna end it. Hey, don't hang up.
Perfect. Amazing. Did you hear anything that I said? Or
It
you
was
lost me
kind of like
completely?
it was kind of like a robot. Let's see if it works. All right. Stay tuned.